Donald Trump's New York trial set to resume Monday as week 3 wraps up with dramatic testimony.
Longtime Trump aide Hope Hicks getting emotional on the stand when she was recalling her time with the Trump Organization.
She also took on Michael Cohen, saying, quote, he used to like to call himself Mr. Fix-It, but it was only because he first broke it. Here to react, former federal prosecutor Brett Tolman. Brett, thanks for being here. She was a witness for the prosecution, but did she help the prosecution or did she help Donald Trump?
Well, thanks for having me on. I'll tell you, I enjoy remembering my own trials and witnesses and trying to predict what a jury might do. And I'll tell you, she helped the president. Sometimes it does come down to likability. I tried 2 drug dealers in the same trial. One was often referred to as mean and ornery and ruthless. The other was defined by witnesses as really nice and heartfelt and watched his kids very well, and they acquitted him. His name was Chico, and he looked like Tommy Boy in his suit, and I think the jury just liked him. And so I stopped trying to predict these things, but I'll tell you, that's a win for any defendant if the witness comes off the stand and has indicated some positive things about them.
Well, Brett, that kind of sets the stage then for perhaps the most unlikable guy in this trial, and that would be Michael Cohen. When and what do you expect from Michael Cohen?
I expect him to not be liked by the jury. Now, there's going to be a few that are out. Remember, this jury was asked whether or not they follow Donald Trump on any social media, but they were not asked whether they follow Joe Biden. So you have a leaning jury, at least in the eyes of the lawyers as they sit in the courtroom. But Michael Cohen is a serial liar and has proven to lie when needed, and is proven to be ruthless, and has been referred to as really the guy that's going to be in the courtroom that unanimously, people have said negative things about. That's very difficult when that's your star witness, and you have yet to point out through any of the other witnesses an underlying crime.
So this is going to be the first time these jurors actually get to, hear from him up close and personal. You've been in the courtroom, you've, had to prepare witnesses. He seems unlikable, but can you train somebody before an event like this to be more likable? What if you were the lawyer for the prosecution? What would you tell, Michael Cohen to do in there?
Yeah, great point to be made on this. They are going to be working very hard on his likability. In fact, they're probably going to be saying things to him like, smile on the stand, make a joke, be self-deprecating. But where it all falls down, and the trouble will begin is on cross-examination. Mm-hmm. It's going to be painful. He has an ego. Lawyers make the worst witnesses in the courtroom because they lose all control. And we saw that with Fani Willis. Mm-hmm. I expect to see very similar behavior on the stand.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what kind of jurors lawyers make. That'll seem to be the two lawyers on the jury in this trial. All right, we'll be watching this week. Thanks for setting it up for us, Brett.
Thanks, Brett.
Thank you.
I'm Steve Ducey.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.